As you advance in this world, growing older and wiser, you begin to see life from a broader perspective. The more you get to know yourself, the more you realize that not every battle is worth fighting, and not every word spoken needs a response. There is a profound wisdom in silence, a wisdom that teaches us to choose our battles carefully. It's not about winning every argument or proving that you are right. It's about preserving your peace of mind. When you are criticized, it is often a reflection of the critic rather than a true assessment of your worth. Let the criticism be directed at what you think and what you stand for, not at trivialities. As you navigate through life, you'll come to understand that not all questions need answers, not all challenges require confrontation, and not all frustrations deserve your energy. Life is unpredictable, and it has a way of humbling us when we least expect it. But this unpredictability is also what makes life so rich with possibilities. Just as the day fades into night and the night gives way to dawn, our lives go through cycles of highs and lows. The end of one chapter is merely the beginning of another. Bad times do not last forever, and neither do the good times. Each phase has its own purpose, its own lessons, and its own beauty. It's important to remind yourself, especially during the tough times, that better days are ahead. Never allow disappointment to erode your faith in yourself. In this world, those who have stopped believing in themselves are as good as dead. They may appear to be living, but without self-belief, they are merely going through the motions of life. We often make the mistake of thinking that others are happier than we are. We see their smiles, their successes, and their apparent contentment, and we compare it to our own struggles. But what we see is only the surface. Every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. The happiness you see is often a mask, a carefully curated image that hides the true nature of their struggles. People today are more concerned with appearances than with authenticity. What they say often does not align with what they do. We live in a world where clothes and outward appearances are mistakenly equated with character. But don't be fooled by the superficial. Just because someone dresses well and speaks politely doesn't mean they are free from problems or that they are good people. Everyone, without exception, has their weaknesses and their challenges. But most people go to great lengths to hide these weaknesses from the world. Even you, when you step out into the world, do you not hide your own troubles behind a smile? Do you not present yourself as if everything is under control, even when it is not? This is why it is so important not to judge yourself based on comparisons with others. Do not look at someone else's life and feel sad about your own. Do not think that just because someone seems to have it all together, they are without pain or struggle. Every life is a battle, and every person is fighting their own war. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you can start focusing on your own journey instead of being distracted by others. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you trusted? If you have, then you know how painful it can be. But betrayal is a teacher, a harsh one, but a teacher nonetheless. Life does not give us a manual for dealing with betrayal, but it does give us the capacity to learn from it. Maturity is not just a matter of age, it is the result of experiences, both good and bad. Some people are forced to grow up quickly because of the difficulties they face. Their surroundings, their family situations, and the challenges they encounter push them to become mature beyond their years. Those who have been betrayed multiple times or who have faced significant hardships often become wise before their time. But what about those who enjoy deceiving others? They may not realize it, but they are setting a trap for themselves. The people they cheat will eventually learn from their experiences and may one day turn the tables. This is why it is so important to live with integrity. Never cheat anyone, for the harm you cause will ultimately come back to you. If you have ever been cheated, use that experience as a lesson. Learn from it and apply that learning in your life. Do not make the same mistake twice. The first time you make a mistake, it can be forgiven. But repeating the same mistake over and over again is not a sign of learning, it is a sign of negligence. Life is a continuous learning process, and the lessons you learn from your own experiences are more valuable than anything you can learn in school or college. You are your best teacher, your best guide, and your best friend. If your watch breaks, you can take it to a watchmaker to be fixed. But when life breaks down, when situations turn against you, only you can fix it. Others may offer advice or support, but the responsibility for your life lies with you. No matter what challenges you face, have faith in a higher power and trust in your ability to overcome. Life may not always be easy, but it is always worth the effort. Do your best to improve your life, to solve your problems, and to take care of yourself. You are your most valuable asset, And self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity. I know that at the beginning of any new endeavor, there is a fear of failure. But failure is not something to be feared, it is something to be learned from. Believe that failure cannot defeat you if you have a strong desire to succeed. If you are stubborn in your determination and have unwavering faith in yourself, then failure becomes just another step on the path to success. In this world, everyone is driven by self-interest. People do what benefits them, and there is nothing wrong with that. But you should also focus on what benefits you. Don't wait for someone else to change your life, take the initiative yourself. Start by letting go of the past. The past is gone, and nothing you do can change it. But the present is in your hands, and how you use it will determine your future. If you focus on the present and work towards a better future, no one will question your past. It will become irrelevant in the face of your current achievements. So start taking responsibility for your life. Don't wait for others to come and fix things for you. You are the master of your destiny, and you have the power to shape your future. Start by taking care of yourself. Focus on your own well-being, your own happiness, and your own growth. Your self-esteem is more important than anything else, especially as you get older. Feelings can be fleeting, but self-esteem is what will sustain you in the long run. Loneliness is not a weakness, it is a time for reflection and growth. It is during times of solitude that you can truly get to know yourself and build your inner strength. Don't let loneliness make you feel low. Instead, use it as an opportunity to become more self-reliant. When you learn to be happy on your own, you will find that you no longer need anyone else to validate your worth. However, this does not mean you should isolate yourself from others. Just as courage is found in the heat of battle, good friends are discovered through their advice and support. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who challenge you to be better, and who are there for you in times of need. Ultimately, the key to a fulfilling life is to be true to yourself. Be the reason for your own happiness, be the source of your own strength, and be the author of your own story. When you start taking care of yourself, when you start focusing on your own growth, you will find that everything else falls into place. Life is not about waiting for things to get better, it is about making things better. It is about taking control of your destiny and shaping it according to your desires. As you continue on your journey, remember that life is full of challenges, but it is also full of opportunities. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Don't shy away from these challenges, embrace them. They are the stepping stones on the path to your success. And as you face these challenges, remember that you are not alone. Everyone has their own battles to fight, their own struggles to overcome. But with determination, faith, and a little bit of courage, you can overcome anything. In the end, life is what you make of it. It is a series of choices, each one leading you down a different path. Choose the path that leads to happiness, to fulfillment, and to growth. Choose to be the best version of yourself, and never stop striving to improve. The journey may be long and difficult, but it is also rewarding. And as you walk this path, remember that the most important thing is to be true to yourself. Be the reason for your own happiness, and you will find that everything else falls into place. So as you continue to grow and advance in this world, keep these lessons close to your heart. Remember that life is a journey, not a destination. It is a continuous process of learning, growing, and evolving. And as you navigate this journey, always strive to be the best version of yourself. You have the power to shape your life, to create your destiny, and to achieve your dreams. All it takes is faith in yourself, determination, and a little bit of courage. So go out there and make the most of your life. Be the reason for your own happiness, and you will find that life is full of endless possibilities.